Good morning, my friends. Welcome back. We are gonna chop up some magazines today. I have too many magazines. Way too many, and I would like to reduce that number. I couldn't tell you what the number would be, but it would be vastly more than any human needs ever. So let's have a look. I've got this one I've obviously chopped into before, so then we'll go through that one first. There might not be very much in it, and if that's the case, I can just biff it. But let's get this going. I feel like this today. I think I'm trying to lean in a little more with like just following what do I feel like. We'll do that then. So that's the plan today. See, a lot of this is very cut apart. It really might be that there's not a lot left in here worth me taking. And if that's the case, then that's great. I am going to take that word. I should be looking for words. Should I be looking for words? Frankly, not really. But I know in my alphabets, when I cut up things, I need to find that box. I actually have like this really neat tub that I have all of my letters stored in, and I love using them, but I can't find the box. I just know that the letter J is quite hard to come across, and my husband's name is James, and so I like having a few J's around. So when I see that, I just know that I kind of could use it. So we'll take that one. I don't need to take all that much. I don't need to be taking things because honestly I've got a lot of things, a lot of cutouts as well as a lot of magazines. Let's jump right in with the conversation of, I have a question. How do you guys store your magazine cutouts? Because I don't think my system is super working for me. I think I'm going to cut that vase out. I'm kind of in love with it. And I like cutting out pottery things to document my pottery. So I'm just going to take the pottery jug and be done with that. I don't know why I did that. That's right. I should have just folded it neatly because then I can just tuck it back inside here and move on. Yeah, so how do you store the things that you've cut out of magazines? Because my system isn't working. My system so far has been in these containers like this, which I sit on top of each other, but these ones are the not so bad ones. There are some other ones that are getting really full, and all of the bits keep falling out of them, and it's really frustrating. Like, I'm having things fly out all over the show, and I'm not enjoying it. But I also really like it for some aspects. Like, I quite like that I can just sort of flick through it. It's not like in a narrow folder where I can't get in there and look properly. I don't know, there's some parts about it that I like, and some parts about it that I'm finding difficult. I'm finding it difficult because they take up quite a lot of room on the shelf, and in some ways like just like standing like file things are easier. I don't know. Please let me know if you have thoughts on that matter. I know that storing things is always like a big conversation piece. Like, how do we organize our spaces? And everyone is going to have different preferences on that. I love how this looks with the green and everything. I don't know. I'm gonna just take that bit of pottery there, and I'm going to take it with the green because I really like the colors on that. I know, yeah, so many people have different opinions on how they like it done, because we all store things, we all think about how we store things differently, so it's going to be different for everybody. I totally know that, but I would really be interested in hearing what you do if it's even if it's not working for you, let me know, because maybe it'll work for me. I am different, so maybe that would work for me. But yeah, if anyone has ideas, particularly if you are willing to like send me a picture through like maybe Instagram DMs or something, send me a picture, or just describe it in the comments if you want. There's no pressure at all, but if you could describe to me or share with me in some way how you store the things that you clip out of magazines, let me know, because super keen to know about that. I think I'm going to take the heater. It's the end of summer, so it's still summer. It's still, well, honestly, I was going to say it's still hot, but it hasn't been hot really to begin with. It's been such a cold summer. But when winter comes, I feel like documenting using my heater and things will be good. So I'll take that little heater and I'll probably put that in with my winter specific things. I am kind of drawn to this. Have I got more than one paper here? No. This corner here. I really like textury bits like this for collage, so I'm just going to take that little bit because I do kind of like it. I think, yeah, this magazine's been pretty chopped through already, so I think I'm going to take this little painter man too, because that could be James. My James is a painter man. He doesn't paint a lot these days. He has moved into a lot of other work than painting, but I don't know, this little guy with a pot of paint is quite cute, so I feel like that would be fun to use if we want to paint our house at some point, so I definitely think I could use that. And other than that, I think I am good. Oh, there's the coffee on the back, but I think it's very large, and so I might leave it. But that magazine's going in the bin now because I don't need it anymore. That is a nice feeling to have one completely chopped through and gone. This one, obviously, I've had a little bit of chopping in. And we'll see what else is in here. I just would like to get rid of some of these, especially some of these half chopped through magazines. Like, what's the point of holding on to them? It seems so pointless. So let's see what we can find in here. Will there be anything good? This is an airport magazine, the ones that you get on the plane. There we go. Coffee. Need the coffee. Yeah, so how have you guys been? What have you been up to? It is Monday as I'm filming this. You guys will see this video tomorrow. These are kind of interesting, this disco balls thing, but I don't know that I'd ever use it, so I'm not going to take it. I'm not taking the words there, that was on accident, but I just like the colour on there, so I'm just taking that. Actually, let's take this little part too, because I do like this little cyclamen. That's cute. This part I don't need. Do I need anything on the back? No, I certainly don't. Yeah, I had a nice weekend just at home. Yeah, I wasn't doing anything particular, just hung out at home. Heavenly Beings, and this whole page is quite interesting, so I think I'm going to pull out that page. I don't know why, I love this old art like this, and I think that the text on this is interesting font, so I think with that one I can cut parts out of it and, I don't know, make some of that look cool in my journal. Anything here? I don't think so. I'm loving the gingham kind of look at the moment. I think that's pretty trendy, but I'm enjoying it. Yeah, what did I do yesterday and on Saturday? Really not very much. I hung out at home, which was nice. My family has all been away at church camp. I go to a different church than them now, so they were all at their church camp, but I was not, because I don't go to that church. But yeah, so because no one was around, I didn't see anyone. I kind of like day in the life. That sort of feels like a fun title. This sketchbook is cool too, but I don't think I'll probably use it. I think I say a lot on these videos. Trying to come up with conversation, keep the conversation going. But I like that title. I will have to stick that in my journal because I think that's fun. I'm hoping to be able to bin this magazine at the end of it. Walks of Art. Do I like that? I kind of like some of the sky. It's a bit interesting. Anything there? I am going to take my ruler for this, actually. I'm going to, like, this piece is kind of cute. I'm going to leave that side. I don't need it. I really don't need it. This is a cool piece of art. Where is that? 8. I don't know where that one, I think it must be Otago. I don't know, it doesn't really say, but it looks cool. Yeah, looks cool. Picture perfect. New Zealand is beautiful. This is a lot of New Zealand places. Anything else here that I want? Not hugely. I like these airport magazines, so I always really enjoy reading them on the plane. There are some of my probably is my favorite part of flying, is that you get a magazine to read, and I always enjoy having a good little read through of what they've got to say that month. It's always fun. Anything else? I wonder when this one was from. This was from June 2022, so quite a while ago. It's time to get it out of my house. Anything else I want? I kind of like having, these are nice sized bottles of wine. I do like having the little sized wine to sometimes document in my journals. So I'm going to take the little wine from there and from there. Are they, oh, that's beer. That's wine, these are beer, but they kind of give me wine vibes. I'm going to take them. I made beer bread the other day, which was yum. So yum. Anything else? My gosh, these lanterns are dangerous. Be careful when you make these. I have been involved in 2 fires because of these lanterns in my lifetime. Once when I was a kid and once when I was like 23 or something. So I definitely know that they can get out of hand real fast. Be careful, because yeah, 2 incidences in my lifetime that they have caused like decent fires that have ended up needing to, you know, call the fire people to come in and put them out, and it's been bad. So be careful with those lanterns. Make sure you know what you're doing and you're not just trying to use them without any knowledge. It's never been me specifically that's caused the fire, but I have been there and around the people who have caused them twice. So be careful. This one is a summer taste magazine. I'm hoping that I'm going to find some great inspiration maybe in here. This flamingo is kind of neat. It's on the cover, so it's a bit harder. This one I've also taken stuff from. I love the pasta maker. I have a pasta maker. I barely ever make pasta myself, but I would like to do it more. So let's take the pasta maker, because I will do it at some point, and then that will be fun. These tickets are kind of cute too, actually. They look pretty cute. I mean, I've got tickets that I could use to represent tickety things, but I do like that as an image. And then I don't, the social kitchen, no. Okay, that's good. Let's see what we've got. Oh, I love this like pretty olivey thing going through here, and this cake's cute too, actually. This one's feeling more promising. Oh my gosh, 2013. That's a long time ago. That is a long time ago. That was like, what, 11 years ago? My gosh, time. I'm taking this little cake picture because that looks delicious. And I feel like little cakes like this, I use them to represent birthdays and things like that, which I think is fun. I don't think I need anything else. I do really like this olive piece that is going down through the middle. I don't like the plates with it. I don't really take a lot. I mean, some, but I don't take a lot of like meal pictures, really, it seems. So I'm going to take, oh, careful. We're going to just sort of gently rip out the leafy part that I like, and see if I can leave behind the plates. And I'm not too worried if it gets a little bit ripped, but just like the general vibe of it there. Quite cute. I think I can use that somehow in some art or on a journal page or something. Olive oil, who can afford that these days? Not me. I mean, I do have some, but not a lot. Oh, I'm going to take the salt, actually. I'm going to take that salt and I am going to put it on a journaling page because I have low blood pressure and my doctor told me you need to eat more salt just the other day. So I can use this fun salt. I can use that fun image of salt to document the fact that I am trying to up my salt intake because, yeah, of my low blood pressure. Again, I'm looking at these little wine bottles. I mean, I don't need all of the wine bottles I've ever come across, but I do like to take them because these are quite a nice size, and I often find them a bit bigger than that, and they're a bit too big often, but those are quite a nice size, so I will take those. I enjoy a glass of wine. This apple's cute. I'm going to take that because I quite like the apple and the fruit parts. I think I'll cut that all apart, but I'll leave that to do that later. Oh, I love the background of this, but there's not much of it to use. But I'm going to take that corner, I think, because I really do like this. I think this would look really cute in the corner of a journal spread with the flowers and the cute background. I like that. I kind of like the cheese board stuff too, but I don't think I'm going to take any more. I need to be kind of ruthless and not take too much. This looks really interesting, like quite visually interesting for collage, I think, with the bold colours. I don't know, I'm kind of digging it. And if not, I can use the word eat or dinner at the beach. Oh, that says at the beach. Okay, never mind. I thought it said at the beach. I don't have a beach, so I won't be using that side. I don't really take these sorts of things. I do often take bits for texture and around these images, like big ones like this, where I mean, I might take it if the recipe like really strikes me as like, oh, I want to try that. But often with these as well, like you can get a cool big fork around these. Food photography is beautiful. I love food photography. And you can often get cool things around the edges of them. So pay attention to those. Yeah, I'm not going to take any of them. There's that cool background again, but I'm not going to take it here with the big noodles on top. But I think it looks really cool. And honestly, I quite love the pattern around the edge of this plate. Like, I feel like that's a neat piece for collage. So I'm going to take that. Those recipes probably are delicious, and I probably should be taking the recipes, but I haven't paid enough attention. These look cute. Mojito pops, fun. I don't think I'll probably make them, but this one I am taking. See, I love this sort of plate, and I love taking these parts for collage because I love the like vintage looking china kind of elements. That's beautiful. I'm going to definitely take that. This one's pretty as well. See these plate edges? I rip little bits out of them and add them into collages, and I just think that they look so cute. So definitely recommend. That's exactly what I was meaning, is like looking around the edges of stuff. I'm just going to take that tiny little bit. Like, look how cute that is in a collage. I don't know. I like it. I like it. Mediterranean brioche. That looks yummy, but I'm not taking it. Anything else here? I hope this is in frame, my friends. I can't tell you because I can't see in the camera. So I'm just hoping. Is that chives? What is on top of that cake? That looks really weird. That's really weird. Is it? Yep, it's sprinkled with chives. There's raspberries in the middle, and it is sprinkled with chives. What in the world? It is raw beetroot in the cake. So it's beetroot and orange juice and ginger and raisins and honey, lemon, cinnamon, nutmeg, polenta, brown sugar, berries or peaches on the inside, and then sprinkled with chives. That doesn't appeal. The chives sprinkling. The rest of it sounds okay. The chives are an odd choice to me on the top. Interesting. What do you think of that? Please share your thoughts. Chives on top of that cake. Pretty weird. anything else. Like I said, I can see I've cut into this book a bit of this magazine, sorry, already a little. But we've got a few bits out of that. But that is the end of that one. How long have we been going? I don't feel like we've been going for all that long. No, 20 minutes. We can get some more magazines down. I honestly thought that that was going to get me right through, you know, like a 40-minute video. But no, it hasn't. I've got this magazine here, which I've obviously been using as a glue page. It's all gross and sticky. So I may have cut into that one as well. And then I'll just pull down a couple more, which I probably also have cut into at some point, that we might go through if we have time. Sorry, I'm standing up and stretching up to get the magazines off the top shelves. I keep them up and high and out of the way typically. Let's have a look in here and see if there's anything of interest. I can see I've cut into this at least somewhat. This is an empty cup. I don't know why it's on my desk. Let's move it out of the way instead of fighting with the space all the time. Yeah, I've definitely had this magazine before. I'm pretty sure I have, and I'm pretty sure I've cut through this magazine before. This is oh, is it? Huh. It says California, but we have a beach that looks really like that here in New Zealand too, which is called, like, it's down in Moraki. It has these big round boulders, and this looks really like that. So weird. It looks like the exact same place. How unusual. I was sure that that's what it was. Yeah, I have cut into this one too, but again, I'm going to be really excited if I can be like, it's done and I'm throwing the magazine out by the end of this. So let's get going and be really excited at the end when we're like finally done and we can biff a bunch of magazines. That's going to be like such an achievement. Tick off. Because I am really wanting to get rid of a lot of stuff out of my craft room, because my craft room is just so full that I can't even enjoy the space because there's so much stuff in here that it's not really very usable or practical. So it would be good to get rid of stuff and to feel a little bit more... Ooh, what does this say? This is outfits for each style icon. I am a Cancer, so Princess Diana, this outfit, it's cute. I would never wear it, but it's cute. It's very white. I do not wear white. I am way too clumsy to wear white. Also, I don't think white actually suits me. I definitely think I look better in warmer, like creamier tones than white. But I'd really love to get like a colour analysis done at some point and see if that is actually, you know, I just think that'd be fun. I think it would be very fun to have colour analysis done. Whether, I mean, I know some people are like, it's a load of nonsense. I know some people are like, it's amazing. I don't really care. I just think it would be a fun experience, you know. Yeah, I'm thinking that this magazine's been fairly well cut through as far as anything I want to actually take from in here. We're getting pretty close to the end and nothing has taken my fancy so far. Oh, a crossword. That might take my fancy just for the fun of doing a crossword later. A few weeks ago, James and I did a crossword together and we were like, wow, this was so fun. We should do crosswords together way more often. And we've not done another one since then. So maybe I'll save that little crossword up and we'll have fun and do a crossword together tonight or something. I don't know. Okay. South Island Lifestyle Magazine. This is one from my area. I'm in the South Island of New Zealand, in case you didn't know. Let's see what we can find. I mean, Vietnam, immediately, not South Island, but would love to go. Would be cool. How much have we got in here? This is also one that, like, I don't know how much we'll find. This video might be a little bit like, wow, you did a lot of flipping through magazines without actually finding very much. I am kind of tempted by taking these enormous letters, like not for the words, but for the letters, I think. Or maybe for the, I don't know, probably for the letters though. Not instantly as drawn to the words, but I quite like the letters on that one as well. It's a fun font and it's in brown, which I love. So I'm going to just take that part also. Anything on the back? No. Guys, we're not really hitting gold here, are we? Wait, what was that medical picture here? It's blood pressure. I had my blood pressure taken recently, but I don't think I would use that to document it. Yeah, low blood pressure. Like I was saying, need to up the salt because the blood pressure is too low. And that is likely the cause of some of my issues lately. I've been quite dizzy and like a bit fainty and things. Probably the low blood pressure again. I used to have low blood pressure when I was a teenager, and it's interesting because I went to see the doctor and I was like, oh yeah, I don't know if, he said like, is your blood pressure often low? And I was like, oh, I don't think it was last time. And he looked and he was like, no, it was last time. Oh, I forgot. I don't know, I feel silly. Like I just don't pay enough attention or something when I'm at the doctor's. I don't know. I didn't think it was that low last time I had been in there. Like, I feel like most times they're kind of like, oh yeah, it's like on the lower side, but it's fine. And then he was like, no, that's low. Oh, okay then. Don't ask me what numbers it is because I don't know. I don't really pay attention. I mean, that's terrible, isn't it? Because I want to be a bit more like, a bit more in touch with my own health and things like that and working on it, but I'm not. I don't know what blood pressure is. Okay, no, that sounds ridiculous. I know what blood pressure is, but I don't know what the numbers on blood pressure represent. I should ask my sister. She's a nurse and she takes blood pressure and she knows. So I need to like ask her, explain this to me so that I understand this. And like, actually, is it low? Because sometimes I think, I don't know, actually normally, typically doctors tell me, no, you're fine. And then when I do a bit of Googling, I'm like, oh, they're not telling the truth. That's not normal. It's not really a wonder I'm not feeling so well because I'm not actually normal. They're just telling me I'm normal. Don't know. So I need to do a little bit of a dive onto how to distinguish blood pressure stuff, maybe, so I can know if I am normal or not. I'm going to take this pattern down the side. I did see it in the other one, but it was on the inside and I didn't really be bothered taking it out, but it's not that amazing, but it could be kind of fun in a journal. A lot of this is, again, not grabbing me. There's not a heap in here. Just bits and pieces. I kind of like this word garlic. Why? Don't really know, but I'm going to take just that word garlic. I really like block lettering, and I think that this would be interesting just like glued into a collage somewhere. I don't know. Yes, I think I'm going to be, okay, I'm just jumping around on topics. I'm going back to a topic from earlier. I think I am going to be, I'm going to take the coffee machine. It's not the same as my one, but it's not too dissimilar from what my one looks like. I'm going to be doing a big clear out. Like I've said to you guys, I am taking a break through the month of March. I am going to be offline for March. I'm not filming for here or for Patreon. I'm not filming. I am taking a month off. And that's going to be really nice. I just think making content is quite a relentless thing. I enjoy making content mostly, but it is still nice to not for a while and to just sort of enjoy my own creativity rather than being like, should I film this? What do I need to film? What parts can I do on camera? What part can't I do on camera? You know, that sort of thing. I feel like it will be nice to just, I'm going to take this because I do like some of these little images there. This apple cake sounds nice. I actually already have a really lovely apple cake recipe, so I might not need it. That's beautiful. Let's take that beautiful piece. That's really lovely. Oh, and I like that, some of this art as well. Yeah, I'm going to take that and cut out these individual pieces of art because they're really beautiful. And then I think that one is done. We'll do one more. I've got this. Oh, this one also looks like it's been cut into. We'll just see what's in here. This has not been overly successful in the sense of how many images I'm pulling out. However, it is being successful in I'm going to be throwing out a bunch of magazines at the end of this, and that's going to just be reducing the stash, you know, and that feels good. This is what I was trying to say. During my month off, I am definitely hoping that I will get in here as a like big clean out kind of a vibe, because I think that often when I'm in here, I'm like, oh, I've got to be filming and I've got to be doing whatever else. I don't give myself time to just be like, let's sort this and biff stuff. And that's what I want to do. I really want to biff stuff. I want to get rid of a lot of paper and whatever, because I've got too much and it's not fun anymore because there's too much. I actually think that there's something very, I'm going to take the little book. There's something very, very beautiful about having less. I feel like it really inspires more creativity when you have less. When you have more, I feel like it stifles me a little bit. I feel like it makes me like, oh my gosh, there's so many options. I want to have less things so that I have less options and I'm less overwhelmed by my things. I can just use it. And I also just want to use stuff more. I want to get better at just using things. Not holding on to things, not saving them for the perfect reason. That's nonsense. Just use it. That's my feelings right now. I've been doing a lot of like morning page journaling and things about stuff in my life, and more it keeps coming to the surface that I really want to, I'm going to actually just do this one last one. It's a spotlight catalogue. It's not a magazine, it's a catalogue from years ago. And again, wouldn't that be nice to get it off? I haven't even opened it. Like I don't even know where it came from. Let me just, oh, funny. It's actually a catalogue that went to my sister's flatmate from years ago, and she must have given it to me. That is so funny. I like some of these words, but I'm not, yeah, I'm just going to take, I'm going to take that part there. That seems fun. And then I'm not going to look on the back with you guys because it is, I mean, it's not her current address actually. It's an old address. But nonetheless, I'm going to just get rid of that page. Now, let's go through. Ooh, there's more little insert pieces. Let's go through this and see what we want from here. Probably not much. Probably not a lot. No, I don't want anything from that. I might actually use it as glue pages though, because it does seem like a nice convenient glue papers, like, you know, to use just to glue on. Anything that I want from here, let's see. So far, no, there's probably going to be nothing. I feel like I was telling you guys something just a second ago and it's gone. Oh, I think it maybe, I don't know, it may have been that I have been like doing a lot of morning pages, and what seems to be coming up for me is get rid of stuff. A lot is coming up of you need to get rid of some things from your house, and particularly this room, because it's overwhelming and we're not enjoying ourselves in this room because there's too many things in here. It's actually crowding and it feels unpleasant. So that's going to be part of my goals for while I am away. I think I'm going to take, no I'm not. There's actually really, I don't think anything that I even want from in here particularly. Cool. Well, I've looked through it and I know that I don't want anything. I think I am going to use this one as glue papers as well, because I have been using this magazine lately for glue papers, but I'm getting quite close to the end of it before I want to throw it out. So I'm going to put this one as my next in line to be my magazine that I'm just gluing on, because this one's getting real janky and almost finished. So guys, I think that's about all we're going to take. Let's actually have a little look over what we got. So we got Explore It, Dream It, Become It. We got this little book, these beautiful art pieces, and then this beautiful large art piece. I'm honestly considering making that maybe like a page in a journal. Like, I think that's quite beautiful. That, or maybe cutting it out and just gluing it right into a larger book. I don't know. It might go into my collage calendar on one of the spare pages. This here is, I'm going to take these little icon things because I think that they're cute and could be quite usable. Again, little icon things, quite good. Coffee machine, I just liked this, I don't know why. For collage, for cutting up letters, The Joy of Food, I just think is a good title that I resonate with. Little collagey scrap. These beautiful plates, again for collage. I just want to cut out, like tear out bits of this texture and things. It's lovely. Same with this plate. I really do think that food photography has great, they really make great like backgrounds behind it. You're supposed to look at the food, but actually often they've put a lot of time into their presentation around the food, and there's a lot of gold in them. This page here, I liked this for the collage and maybe the word eat. This also, I think will look really cute on a page. I'm going to take the text and I'm going to try and take this horse, I think, because I quite like it. Fruit, I want to take that. We did get something, some little wine. Salt to talk about my blood pressure. This beautiful like olive plant there. I don't know. I don't think I was supposed to keep that. I wasn't. That's supposed to be in the bin. This pretty little cake. These little tickets. Pasta maker. More little wine. Day in the life. A good little title for my journaling. This pretty bit of sky. Cyclamen. I just liked the colours on here. Another nice little textural bit. Heater for when it gets colder. And I want to use a heater in here more often. That was actually from another magazine harvest ages ago. It's just sitting here. A little painting man, these cute little pottery pieces, and then this word for letters. So we've got a few things. This pile is considerably less space taking than that stack of magazines we went through, so that feels really good. I hope you guys enjoyed the process of just coming along and chatting and cutting up magazines. I enjoyed myself. I love a good magazine harvest. I will see you guys again soon for another video. Bye, friends.